Hey everyone, this is Jack G, and these are my hobbies. Today is the last day of 2020, and while it's been a tough year, it's been a great year for knives, so I'm going to do my countdown of the best knives of 2020, knives that came out in 2020. I think you'll see a theme as well that some of these knives are like revisions of previous knives. So I'm going to start with number 10, which is the Civivi Elementum, which I don't have because I sold. Next is the Civivi Incite, which I don't have because I sold. And the Monterey Bay EDC2, which is probably number, let's see, 10, 9, 8, number 8, I think. Yeah, number 8, which I actually sold. So starting with number 7 is the Rogers Designed CEO. It's a Blade HQ exclusive with the green micarta. I'm not going to go through this because I did videos on all these. I'm just going to basically tell you the countdown of generally why I like these and then one thing that I wish they would improve. So this is a great knife. It's really broken in really well. Oops, excuse me. There's a flipper version, which I wish I had, that's coming out soon. The one thing that I would change on this, a flipper would be good. I would change that, but mostly I would change the Cricut logo on the clip. But aside from that, this is an amazing knife. See my video on that. So there's the CEO. Coming in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is the Benchmade bugout, the mini bugout actually. I've replaced the scales and customized this obviously, but this thing has just really surprised me. It fits really well in hand. It's very light. I like it when I just have shorts on. It has deep pocket carry. Anyway, see my video on that, but the blade's a little small, but it's nice to have as a secondary knife. So I really like it. So that's coming in at number 6. So I'll slide these down here. Coming in at number 5 is a very good, well-priced quiet carry. This is the Chase. It's LC200N. See my video on that. I like it because it's corrosion resistant all around, and it just keeps surprising me like how good it is. And for the price, it's a must buy in my opinion, and it's obviously going to go in my go bag. So this is the quiet carry Chase EC, I think it's called, because it's the corrosion resistant. Okay, next up at number 6 is the Brian Nadeau Sharp by Design knife. I absolutely love this knife. It's the Micro Evo, but it's a 2.0, so that's why I made it to the 2020 list. I wish I would have received the Typhoon by now, and I'm sure it probably would have made the list. But I absolutely love this knife. And any Brian Nadeau knife that you can get, see my review on this, is a must-have in my opinion. Just the quality that Reeve did with the titanium and everything else, the build of this, the deploy. There's so much to love about this knife. Okay, so now the top 3 knives. Let's move these out of here and get to the top 3 knives. The top 3 knives of 2020. At number 3 and at number 2 was actually a tie. And it was a tie between, believe it or not, the Chris Reeves Sebenza 31. You can see I've heat anodized these recently, or heat treated these so that they're not so shiny in the pocket. And I'll do the same on these at some point here. But this is the Sebenza 31. You can see my videos on this. I love this blade. It's just such a gorgeous blade. The quality, the feel in hand is just like, it's just amazing now that I have it, you know, figured out and dialed in with the Loctite. See my video on that, but this is the Sebenza 31. Just an absolutely gorgeous knife, and that blade, it just keeps finding its way into my hand to open and close. It's just such a joy to have. So this was tied, number 3. Believe it or not, this is a tough crowd. If it Sebenza, Chris Reeves didn't even make it into the number 1 spot. Oops, I gave it away. Tied at number 3 is the Malibu from ProTech. See my video on this. The reason that this is just so fidgety, and with the plunge lock, and they just did such a great job in the deploy, but the blade really pushed it over the edge to really, if I had to pick one between these two, it would be a tough call. This blade is, with the reverse tanto, just cuts like a dream, and it just feels so good in hand. Every time I hold a knife and flip it for a while, and then I put this in my hand, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. This just feels amazing in hand. So tied for number 2 is the Sebenza 31, which I absolutely love, and it costs more as well. So that's why I would probably put the Malibu up a little bit higher than the Sebenza 31. At the number 1 position, drum roll please, is the Quiet Carry Waypoint. I absolutely love this knife. It deploys just like butter. The quality of the materials, the build, but with the Vanex steel, it just cuts so great. You can just strop this thing up and it just comes right back to sharp. I haven't sharpened this yet. The one thing that I would change on it, which I actually did, is I wish they came with a dark clip or one that wasn't so shiny, so it's a little more low profile in the pocket. But the Quiet Carry Waypoint knife, hard to get, definitely the #1 knife of 2020. I hope you enjoyed this year and my videos. Please like, subscribe, support me by subscribing. Tell your friends, please. It's hard to keep this channel going. Hopefully I can keep it going in 2021, but it is an expensive hobby and I've had to sell some knives to keep going. Thanks to all the people that have given me comments and support, and I hope everybody has a happy, healthy, safe, and better 2021 than 2020 was. Thank you all, and take care.